I didn't know anything about it, and my wife, who's a well-known actress, came home from an event she'd been to in London, and she brought with her a pamphlet, a brochure of these photographs which David and John had taken, and I found it very moving. I've been to Soweto, I've been to South Africa, and that was many years ago, but yeah, that was really my introduction to the project that's going on at the moment. So I'm here this evening as a guest. It's been a very moving evening, very enjoyable evening, and I think it's fantastic work that David and John are doing right now. I was there probably for the first time about 10 or 12 years ago, and it was fairly new into the new regime, and clearly lots of changes and things were going on down there. But what struck me most, and the reason I've been back 2 or 3 times since, is because the warmth that I received from the people of that particular township and the country was fantastic. And there I was as a Westerner with all the trappings of wealth, you know, in terms of what I was wearing and things I was carrying, and they had nothing by comparison. And yet the way they welcomed me into their environment was really special. And I think what David's managed to capture is the essence of that. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think wherever you go in the world, there's always talent, and talent is what makes the world thrive. And to find talent that's being suppressed is a very depressing situation. So for the guys to be going down to Soweto and other parts of South Africa and enabling them to express themselves through the art of the camera is just fantastic. And I think some of the results we've seen so far are breathtaking and very, very moving. I think given what's going on in this country presently at the moment is shocking, and I think we need to make some big changes politically around what's going on in this country. And I think anything which gives the youth of the country a voice and an ability to express themselves through the medium of camera or film or whatever it might be is absolutely essential. So I welcome it. I think it's fantastic. You know, I take myself back to when I was a younger guy going to art galleries or whatever it might be, and if you look at a picture on the wall, everybody interprets a picture in a certain way. It means something to them specifically, individually, and I think a photograph is exactly the same. I think people can look at the same photograph and take from it a million different things, and I think that's what's so important about photography. I think you can look at a photograph, and depending on your point of view and depending on your emotional state at the time, you interpret it in a completely different way. I think that's so important for people to understand that photography is a really sort of special medium. Push those closed doors. I mean, no door should be closed to people, and whatever it is that makes you happy and whatever it is that makes you want to be then you should pursue that with vigour. And I would encourage anybody who wants to be involved in the arts to really pursue that and not give up on their dreams.